What you do very well with your team and your agencies, you're really focusing on building high performing organizations, right? And
Mhm.
a subset of that is understanding what do we need to do to create more resilient, cohesive teams. And I know that you work with me as well. So I also get some firsthand opportunity to kind of see the magic that your organization does. So what are you hearing right now as things are starting to reopen up and people are struggling to find really good candidates? What type of things are you hearing?
Yeah, I appreciate you kind of segueing into the hiring space because one of the challenges kind of structurally we're hearing is it's hard to get people to come back to work, right? And that's unfortunately something we have less control over, right? So when we do engage with candidates and we think about the importance of the hiring decision, historically, people are measured against the work they're going to be asked to do, right? And as you know, we do a lot of work with our clients around getting the right people in the right seats on the bus, so to speak. And so the job itself should absolutely be a consideration. Oftentimes we find there are a couple other things our clients are saying, what should we consider when we make a hiring decision? And we think there are three other key components that can't be overlooked. The first is the manager, right? Really understanding how these people are going to interact, how they each receive information, how they problem solve, collaborate, communicate, because the manager employee relationship, I would argue, is even more important than the fit of the job itself. And when we look at exit interviews and we talk to people about, what made your experience awesome or what made your experience not so great, the manager almost always comes up, right? So really making sure we consider, hey, how strong of a fit are these two people? It doesn't mean they have to be exactly the same or that they have to be polar opposites, right? It's how do we create that strong, cohesive bond between the person we're going to hire, right, and the manager out of the gate. So the manager is one. Two is the team itself, right? How is the team that you're going to bring this person on to currently constructed, right? What's their DNA? What makes them tick? Where do they get their energy from? And really understanding how this person is going to fit within the context of that existing team, which leads into the last component, which is culture. Oftentimes we talk about our cultural norms, we celebrate our cultural norms, but we don't consider them when making a hiring decision. And I would argue that even if you have someone who you think is a rock star, that is going to be a great fit for the role, going to get along great with their manager, and should make sense as a piece to the team's puzzle, if at any point you get the sense that that person is going to be a net negative to your culture, I would never hire them.